Assalamu alaikum, parents and students. Welcome to another week of distance learning. Please make sure when you enter Microsoft Teams that you head over to the correct channel. And since we're doing English today, we'll tap on the English channel. Then we will go to our files and we will open up our week 9 files. When you open up your week 9 files, you will find the attached online learning lesson plan, the PowerPoint, the worksheets, as well as the answer key for self-assessment. Please make sure that you check the online learning lesson plan. In it, you will find the lesson overview, the success criteria, learning steps and assignments, as well as helpful resources. So let's begin our presentation for today. And today we will be continuing with our skills for the Albertosaurus mystery. That was our story that we started last week. And our skills today are phonics and spelling. So what is our learning intention? At the end of this lesson, students will be able to understand that some consonants have two sounds, and they will be able to read words with the consonants G and C that use both hard and soft sounds. Here's my success criteria. I can read words with the consonants G and C that use both hard and soft sounds. I can spell words with consonant blends and graphemes. I can create sentences using these graphemes. And here's the link to the online tutorial. I suggest you watch this, then come back to continue with me. So here's some J sounds, all right? So we have the word jawbone, jacket, and jeans. That's the J sound. It's a soft J. So today we're learning to read words that contain the letter G and they sound like J. So when we have the letter G before an E, I, or Y, its sound turns soft and it makes the J sound. Alright, so when G comes before E, I, or Y, it turns soft and it becomes J. So here's the difference between our hard and soft G's. Our hard G comes before letters A, O, and U. These are our vowels, A, O, and U. So look over here. This is the word goat. And it's a hard G. It's not a J. It's not jote. It is G. Goat. It's hard. That's the difference between hard and soft G. Hard sounds like G. Say G. Well done. And the soft G sounds like J. J. Alright, so here are some hard G words. Hard G comes before A, O, and U, or before consonants. Alright, so the word goat, G, 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 that's a hard G. What about the word good? G, G, good. Let's look at the word gas. That comes with an A after it. G, G, gas. And the word giggle. Alright, so these are some hard G sounds and they usually come before A, O, and U. Now my G can turn into the J sound when I have E, I, or Y. For example, giraffe. J, J, giraffe. What about the word gel? Say gel. J, J, gel. What about the word gym? J, J, gym. And the word giant. We don't say g, giant. That's wrong. We say j, j, giant. And that's because our G turns into a soft J sound before E, I, or Y. Alright, so sometimes, as we've learned now, G makes a J sound when it comes before E, I, or Y. And here are some words, and let's say them together to hear the J sound, the soft G sound. Alright, for example, gem. You can see it came before an E. What about magic? Magic. What letter did the G come before? What letter comes over here? It's an I. So E, I, and Y give us a soft J sound. Let's jump over to this word over here. Age. What about this one over here? Ginger. We have two soft J sounds over here. What about this one? It's the word huge. And I want you to try reading these three on your own. Let's give ourselves a few seconds to read these on our own. All right, this first one over here should sound like giant. The next one is large. And this one over here is change. They all have the J sound, a soft G. All right, so here's gem. Say these with me. Gem, magic, age, change, just like the change of seasons, giant, looks like we have Jack and the giant over here, and large, like this large slide, huge, like a huge teddy bear, J, the soft J sound. All right, so now we looked at the letter G. Now sometimes the letter C makes a S sound. All right, that's a soft C sound. And we're going to look at some examples. So when C comes before an E, I, or a Y, it turns soft and it makes the S sound. So E, I, and Y, they turn a C soft. Just like they turned the G soft, they also turned the C soft. Let's see some examples together. So here we've got some hard C's, and here we've got some soft C's. Let's look at the hard C first. So the hard C makes a k sound. All right? And our hard C is usually followed by A, O, U, and consonants. Okay, for example, the word castle. We don't say sassel, we say castle. K. It's a hard C sound. Castle. What about this word over here? Can you say this one for me? If you said cup, you are correct. That's a hard C sound. Cup. This word over here is cop. And this one over here is cuddle. Okay? And we had A, O, and U coming after these C's, and that's why they turned hard. They became the hard K sound. What about the soft S sound? Well, that usually means the C has an E, I, or a Y after it. Let's look at this C over here. This letter C has an I after it. That means this word sounds like this. Cider. Cider. What about this one over here? It's this vegetable down here. It's celery. We don't say celery, no, because there's an E right after the C. So if there's an E, I, or Y, it turns into a soft C sound, which sounds like S. So this is celery. Over here is city. Over here we have circle. And down here we have scent. All right, let's practice reading some of this week's focus words that contain the S sound. So we have the word face, slice, pencil, circle. Now this one is interesting because it has the soft S sound, but then it also has the hard C. Remember, the hard C has A, O, and U after it, or consonants. And there's a consonant over here. The letter L comes after this C. That's why it turned hard. It became the K sound. Next, we have the word once. I want you to try these two words on your own. I'll give you a few seconds, and then we'll do them together. So this first word over here should sound like dance. And this word over here is bounce. Dance, bounce. And these are all soft C sounds. And over here we've got space, which showed up at the end. Space. Let's look at some more words. Space, say them with me. Space. Face. Bounce. Pencil, circle, this is our magic one. It has both a soft and a hard C. And that is the end of our practice for the words. Make sure you check the class kick for your worksheet. There's also an answer key to self-assess. There are also links to online games, which I hope you will play. They'll help you make sure you are on top of the skills that you learned today. And at the end of the lesson, we make sure we do our exit ticket to reflect on what did I learn today, how did I find it, and we can also give our teacher our feedback. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.